I'm going to name you an NBA team, and I want you to tell me what the best and worst case scenario is for them this season. So if everything goes well, what their outcome is. If everything goes goddamn terrible, what it looks like for them going to the future.
Okay.
First off, the Golden State Warriors.
What's the best case scenario? They make the finals?
Yeah, best case scenario is everything we saw post Jimmy Butler trade. All that shit is real. We win 60 games. We're contenders again. We might have a 2022 run in us.
Do you think they could, best case scenario, they can win the finals?
Well, obviously, in this best case scenario, some shit got to break their way with the other contenders, but I guess.
I'm going to scale down a little bit and say best case scenario, they stay fucking healthy and they maintain like the 3 seed. That
Best
would
case
shock
scenario
everyone
is the
else.
old men don't break their hips.
Yeah, exactly. Best case scenario, these guys are on their resistance bands and just stretching every day, daily, as soon as they wake up.
Okay.
Do I think they actually can win the title?
Not really. It's hard to.
No.
They're the hardest team to write off because I don't think they're good enough on paper. And you look at the teams I compare them to in the standings; those aren't championship teams per se. But we know what happens with Steph Curry and Draymond Green if they catch lightning in a bottle.
I
They're
guess
different.
like since we've seen 22, I guess you can't write it off. So okay, best case scenario, they can win the championship,
Very unlikely, but
which is
possible.
wild.
Worst case scenario, they're old as hell, get injured a lot. Nobody wants Kuminga. None of the young guys take a leap, and we're looking at you're kind of just wasting the last years of Steph Curry being mid.
Yeah, worst. Okay, so worst case scenario would be 11 seed. You missed the play-in.
Yeah, and low key, nobody talks about this. Steve Kerr is on the last year of his contract. Worst case scenario, you're bad, you miss the play-in, Steve Kerr walks, and you have a new coach in here with Steph Curry for his final years. Your team loses identity, the entire band is broken up, and you're just kind of nothing until Steph Curry retires.
There is zero chance in my mind in which where they don't decide to match up Steve Kerr's contract with Draymond and Steph's. Zero chance.
You got to listen to T. Lee's better then, because there is a real chance. Everything Steve Kerr is saying, there's a real chance he leaves. He's a free agent. He's going to test the market. We know they're on the last legs of this dynasty. The ownership's a little iffy. There's a real chance Steve Kerr leaves.
That'd be
Better
so
not.
sad.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about it. It's super possible. When he talks about it, he's like, yeah, man, we'll see. This might be a last dance.
He's
so
really.
lying.
I mean, he's really done with everything too. Because I mean, he's not the head
That's what
coach
I'm
for Team
saying.
USA anymore. Like, he might just be done.
Exactly. Like it's so clear if you listen to him talk about it, there's a world where he's gone after this year.
Kuminga broke him.
Next up, the Orlando Magic.
Best case scenario, they are like the 3rd seed in the NBA in the Eastern Conference.
Well, best case scenario, maybe a little higher than that.
Best case scenario, they're the 1 seed.
Yeah, best case scenario, this is the new powerhouse in the East. If Paolo becomes a top 10 player people want him to be, and Franz is a shot, so now he is just like German Paul George.
But let's be realistic though, because like we can't
No.
say best case scenario
No,
for
we
everyone.
won't be
like
realistic.
They are like 10. I don't know.
Those
I'd be
are-
every Magic fan obviously would be happy if they were like the 3rd seed firmly, and these two guys like were firmly all stars as well.
That's a realistic ass
Consistently.
scenario. That's not the best case.
I don't know, man.
That's like the 75th
kinda-
percentile. I'm talking
it's kinda
about
scary.
100th percentile.
Then they win
Yeah.
the championship.
No,
No, they're not. The roster isn't that good to do that. But they could be the best team in the East. And
I think if they make the
conference
conference finals, that would be huge.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No one's saying they're going to win. But if Paolo is the 8th best player in the world and Franz shoots 37.5% from 3,
That's crazy.
they can be the 1 seed.
yeah, that's
Crazy. They shoots
That
league
is
average.
crazy,
It's not
yeah.
crazy.
I
League
mean,
average is 35, but for coming from him,
It's 36 these days. Catch up.
from him, no, shit, that's crazy.
yeah, that is kind of tough.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, none of that happens, and this team, the fit doesn't work, and we're looking at a duo that kind of has to be broken up one day.
If they're the 6th seed, that would be such a disappointment for me personally.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah,
the worst case
that's
scenario.
worst case scenario. If the Bucks are ahead of you in any shape, way, or form,
Worst case scenario.
worst case scenario.
You know, the worst case scenario though is Franz shoots 29% from 3, and we have to just like look ourselves in the mirror and say these two can't play together.
Brothers,
Yeah.
buns.
Having to break up this duo would be the worst case.
Yeah.
Next up, the Rockets.
Best case scenario.
Fred miraculously comes back, like, I don't know, sometime in March with a whole new ACL.
He gets that Jason Tatum surgery.
Yeah.
He comes back.
Best
They
case
win a
scenario is
championship.
Amen Thompson could play point guard full time, and he can shoot a little bit. The handle's there, so Fred VanVleet doesn't even fucking matter.
Championship is the best case scenario.
Yeah, you build off of what they did last year, and Kevin Durant elevates them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with KD's singular, like I can just go get a bucket, and your defense, you punch, scratch, and claw, maybe literally your way to a championship. That would be best case scenario.
Maybe literally.
Yeah. Worst case
fisticuffs your
scenario,
way.
KD gets hurt. Amen Thompson doesn't develop his jump shot, and they're scratching and clawing for like an 8th seed in the Western Conference.
And
I feel like their worst case scenario is kind of high though. Like worst case scenario, they're like 6, and they're still like a good playoff team, but they're just not making the leap they wanted to.
for this specific season, yes, I think everything that you're saying is like the long term best case scenario. And on top of that, like if Reed Shepard doesn't put on 2 pounds of muscle this year, then like that's also worst case scenario.
Yeah. If he's unplayable and you wasted a number 3 pick, that would suck.
Yeah.
Lakers.
Best case scenario,
Western
Luka
Conference
win the
Finals?
MVP and they win the finals.
Win the finals is tough with this roster with how stacked the West is. I don't even know if that's a realistic scenario per se, but they can make the finals, I guess. Like if you tell me they get their way in their way the same way the Mavericks did when nobody expected it, we've seen Luka do it before.
Best case scenario, I don't think best
If-
case scenario is winning the finals. They can get there though. I do agree with that.
Well, if they get there, that means they got through the crazy West and the East is
Yeah.
cake. So if they get
They
there, I
could
suppose
win
they
the
can win it.
finals.
He thinks it's sweet.
I think that shit is charming.
He thinks it's
Yeah,
sweet.
they
If the
can
Lakers
get
get out, I'm gonna be fucking insufferable.
That'll be cinema for this.
If they can
fucking
beat the Thunder,
podcast.
they will throttle the Knicks.
That'll be cinema for the. I
But they
pray to
can't.
God that fucking happens.
That would be the
man.
best day of my life because they
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of them.
It'll be
Brunson would
the
be in
best
hell.
day in the NBA's life.
Cat.
You got Lakers Knicks finals.
And you
Oh,
get
that is true too. Yo,
And you get highlights of Luka doing cat on the perimeter. Oh my god, you kill him. But no,
Yeah.
best case scenario is Luka's the MVP, and we have the best player in the world in our team for the next 7 years. We established that we have the new guy. That's all that matters. The roster isn't quite ready this year.
I hate Rob Pelinka so much.
Dude, LeBron James
or
able
Nico.
to
I
come
hate Nico
in
Harrison so much.
and grab that 5th ring, solidifies his status even more too.
Mm.
Yo, the NBA is up.
Solidify.
Yeah.
It's a debate.
All right. Worst case scenario though is that LeBron barely plays. He leaves in free agency. We have no way to replace him, and the roster's kind of buns. And we're worse off with Luka than the Mavs were.
And Luka loses the tummy tuck too. Worst
Yeah,
case
Luka.
scenario.
Yeah.
And if DeAndre Ayton scams you guys into playing really hard, gets you, and Rob Pelinka pays him like a $25 million contract, and he's just like, all right, I'm chilling now.
Yep. If we're just stuck with a mid-supporting cast around this guy, and he goes out sad for the next 4
I
years,
Yeah,
already
how do you
see.
feel about that scenario? Because I do feel like that.
Yeah.
That is very realistic.
they pay him.
Yeah.
I gotta see what it looks like. I mean, if he plays well and they reward him market rate, I can't be too mad. But I'd have in the back of my head like, fuck, is it gonna last without the contract year diet?
Because like year 3 of whatever 4-year contract is like.
I
it's
don't think
over.
they give him a 4-year contract. I don't know if we'll have the leverage unless he goes stupid and makes an All-Star game. I think he's looking at like a 2-year, $25 million each deal, right?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody's gonna be jumping to give him a long-term deal.
Regardless of what it is, you guys are going to be first up to potentially accept the bait, and he's going to be over here just like
Just
coming up
feeding
with the most disgusting excuses ever. The LA Heat is getting to me.
The traffic
85
was so
degrees weather,
bad.
can't do it.
I can't make it to the stadium, guys.
Yeah.
If he's good, I won't be mad at keeping him. In general, is that general rule? We'll see what the numbers look like. Next up, the Grizzlies.
Oh,
What-
worst case scenario is that you are picking in the top 5 because everything falls apart. Everybody is hurt once again, and you look at your team and you look at John Morant and you're like, he can't be the face of our
Yeah, worst
franchise.
case scenario is John Morant is on the Trailblazers, and you're drafting AJ DeBonsa.
Best case scenario.
It's not a bad worst case scenario.
Loki has the best case scenario too.
Shit.
Loki is just a scenario.
It's not awful.
Best case scenario, you are able to gather up all those picks that the Orlando Magic gave you, trade that boy Jaw to the Milwaukee Bucks, and you have Giannis on your team. Jaren Jackson Jr. on your team. Zach Edey's there, one of the biggest big threes.
We're not
we can
entertaining
offer.
any world in which they're just good with who they have. The best case scenario trade, worst case scenario trade.
The best case-
trading some money.
Yeah, it's sad, but like the best case scenario is you finally win a playoff series for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah.
Who would they even beat? Like you beat the Clippers in the first round as the 5
The
seed
worst
somehow?
would have to happen too, Zach.
Yeah, that's
The
not
worst
happening.
would have to happen.
There's very few range of outcome for this team. I think.
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks. Best case scenario, you're back in the conference finals, I guess, just to get stomped out by either the Cavs or the Knicks.
Hell nah. Best case scenario, Trae Young improves that efficiency. Jalen Johnson, All-Star. Kristaps Porzingis, I'm talking about 19 points, 41% from the three-point line. Zachary Richardson, cool little like 14, 15 points a game, showcasing that elite 3.
This weak ass best case scenario, you're describing as
Daniels.
second round exits.
Dyson Daniels taking that leap as a secondary ball handler.
This is the most
How
vanilla.
many assists?
And we
how
win
many
the NBA
assists
final. For who?
for Dyson in his ball handler leap?
4.
You just described the coolest 52 win team second round exit I've ever heard. Wow.
Best case scenario,
That.
my happiness is available again.
Wow. Worst case scenario, Trae Young's traded because his team goes nowhere fast. KP's hurt. Jalen Johnson's hurt again. The same shit as always. And Trae Young's looking at a different jersey.
Oh no, the worst case scenario genuinely is like, regardless of what happens with Trae, If
9 seed.
KP and Jalen Johnson get hurt, then that just mucks up everything for us.
Yeah, you go another year where you learn nothing because your team's just not good enough.
Hey, best case scenario has nothing to do with our team. The New Orleans Pelicans and Milwaukee Bucks are fucking ass cheeks, and we get another number 1 overall pick to save us from despair out of nowhere. Yo, script writers.
Not
I got
only will
something
they
for
have
us.
Not only will they have the worst number 1 pick in the last 15 years, they'll somehow find a way to ruin whoever they pick and have 2 of the worst number 1 picks in the last 15 years. You think Boozer's a can't miss prospect? Not till he touches Atlanta. He's not. Bucks. Best case scenario?
Second round appearance.
No. Best case scenario, you make the playoffs and you lose in the first round again, like you always do.
You don't think that is there any
Dude,
world
Giannis would be pissed if that happened.
if somehow everything clicks, 5 seed.
Okay. And they're playing the Hawks in the first
They
round.
play the 4-5 match. Yeah, like let's say Detroit, who I picked to go number 3, and then got a notification that Jaden Ivey got surgery. If Detroit drops to 6, and then you have Milwaukee, Atlanta in the first round, they beat them, get to the second round, then get clapped. I think that's best case scenario.
Okay, sure. Best case scenario
Yeah.
is you win one single playoff run and you convince Giannis that, hey, we won one series and our roster was buns. Stay one more year, we'll fix it a little bit better.
We'll
we
win
get 2.
two.
Okay. I guess that's the best.
That's
cycle.
best case scenario.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario isn't even that bad because worst case, actually, no, that is bad because you have no picks. Worst case scenario is you're terrible. You're not tracking to make the playoffs. Giannis requests a trade in February. You don't have control of your picks. And now you don't have Giannis and you're kind of just a black hole for the next 5 years.
Yo, Milwaukee, hit me up. I know people in Atlanta who will solve things for you.
Yeah,
Jalen
yeah.
Johnson, he's from your streets. Let's talk.
76ers. Best case scenario is Joel Embiid plays 70 games and has one more run in him.
And
That's the only scenario, honestly. There's
Yeah, it's-
nothing else to
It's just
hang your head on.
Best case scenario, Joel Embiid is healthy. Worst case scenario, Joel Embiid is not healthy. Pick your poison.
it's really just this. It's the same story every single
Yeah,
year.
it
This
don't
is
matter
every year for the
how
Sixers.
good Tyrese Maxey ends up being next year. It doesn't matter how good VJ Edgecombe is, or if Jared McCain's able to capitalize and build off his rookie year. None of it matters, bro. Joel Embiid, start and to finish.
Yeah, I guess best case scenario is VJ Edgecombe is Donovan Mitchell, and it doesn't matter what happens because now you have 2 All-Star guards.
Now you
It's
need
still
Embiid
too
to be
small.
healthy. Yeah, you need Embiid.
Yeah.
We can figure it out though. If we have Tyrese Maxey and Donovan Mitchell for the next few years, we can pivot.
I guess.
Not really well though, because we still have Paul George's money and we still have Joel Embiid's money
Yeah.
and we still have nobody else but 2 All-Star guards.
Let's trade Embiid.
For what?
No one's trading for him.
For what?
Who's trading for Embiid? The Nets? For what? Come on now.
Nah, I don't know.
Nobody's
now.
trading for Embiid.
Boston.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Best case scenario is you win the championship. The worst case scenario is you go outside once again and everybody thinks that you're soft.
Yeah, and so obviously you win a championship. They're in the running every year now. Worst case scenario is you go out in a way that people say this core can't exist, and we've got to trade one of the core 4,
Yep.
which we've been flirting for fucking years.
Yep, and that is directly correlated to Darius Garland and also potentially Jared Allen too.
Both maybe, yeah.
That's definitely the worst case scenario.
Yeah, you're gonna blow it up, and you just never get to see this beautiful core you put together come to fruition.
Like if they lost to the Bucks,
If
Dude,
they
that
lose to the
can't happen.
Bucks,
if
That
they
can
if they
happen.
lose to the Bucks in the first round,
we
worst
gotta-
case scenario.
we got to throw them in a meat grinder if they lose to the Bucks.
Oh no, I'm actually like driving to Cleveland myself, and I'm throwing tomatoes at their stadium.
I'm throwing fucking dynamite. Dude, I would hate this team. They lose to the Bucks.
Dude, that can't. That'll
I'm
be
throwing laser beams.
that'll be one of the most embarrassing playoff losses in the last like 5 years.
It would be so funny if the Pacers made the play in and they beat them again in the 1-8.
Dude, no.
Siakam just kills them.
take them out of this nightmare, man. No.
Siakam averages 40.
New York Knicks.
Best case scenario, you win the title.
Best case scenario, the East is for the pickings. You get in there.
Mhm.
Whoever comes out of the West is a little bit unhealthy, and you strike while the iron's hot, and you take them down.
Worst case scenario, Mike Brown changes nothing, and this is a first round exit.
And you got to trade Cat.
Yeah.
First round exit. That can even. That's
I mean,
not
there's
possible.
absolute unless everybody
chance.
gets shot in their leg. There's no way that they like miss the playoffs. But like, so like they'll be there. So if you lose in the
Shot
first round,
in the leg. What's going on, man?
As you take out
Are you from the future? What's going on, man?
everybody's leg one by one with a gun.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
the city of demons, you know.
Yeah, either they go outside and this core can't
scheming.
work.
They be scheming.
Worst case scenario, we find out you can't win with a 1-5 combo that's this bad defensively, and somebody's got to go, and his name is Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah. And at that point in time, the market for Karl-Anthony Towns is it's actually not that bad.
That'd be terrible because that'd be 2 years in a row where you lose because the defense is bad. Who's gonna want to say, bring that to me?
Milwaukee.
I guess, yeah. I guess you better hope the Bucks kept Giannis in there.
Yes, we would.
What the fuck would they give you? Miles Turner and some stuff?
Yeah,
I don't
Miles Turner and Kuzma, I guess. Such an ugly ass NBA trade.
Great, we're getting Miles Turner and AJ Green for Karl-Anthony Towns. Timberwolves. Best case scenario, Anthony Edwards elevates to like top 3 player in the world. This is Dwayne Wade. He is MVP. We can build off of that for years to come. I don't think like finals is the best case scenario in this year. I don't really see that, but it's possible.
They make it to the conference finals. I think so.
Yeah, you're right.
Again?
Yeah,
And they don't lose in 5 games? Can you win 2 games in the conference finals instead of 1?
Yeah, if they're always in the conference finals, I guess any
Yeah.
year could be the year they push through. But yeah, I'm more focused on best case scenario. Anthony Edwards elevates to being that guy, and your championship window like opens up because he's good enough to lead you to a window.
yo, that's the case. And that guy looks like him pulling up from like the 3-point line and shooting like 41% from the field while also having that post game that he's been talking about.
Worst
Yeah.
case scenario is a 3-point shot regresses. That wasn't real. Rudy Gobert, old as fuck, bald as fuck, washed as fuck. He's got to go.
Bald as fuck.
Nas Reed can't be your starting center. Your defense is going to be terrible. Suddenly you have Julius Randle making a lot of money. You're not really in championship contender because Gobert's gone. It could get stinky real fast if these young guys aren't good.
Julius starts smoking weed again.
Oh my God. Yeah, like maybe if Dillingham doesn't hit, he's just not playable.
Ooh, then you know what that means too? If Dillingham doesn't hit, that means that future bet that you gave to the Spurs, useless.
Ooh. Hey, this could go south real fast if Rudy Gobert sucks.
This organization is on the shoulders of Ant right now.
They really are. This
Yeah.
could get bad. But it probably won't. Clippers. Best case scenario, you win 52 games. Worst case scenario, you come back next year and try to win 52 games again. Nothing will change.
Yeah. Best case scenario is you win 52 games, you get cleared of all the allegations,
Yes.
and Steve Ballmer gets to dance in Adam Silver's face. That's the best case scenario.
Yeah, and you guys get to put Pablo Torre in a guillotine at Town Square.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, everything that Pablo said is true. You guys lose in the first round, and he does 5 more podcasts about your downfall.
Oh my God. And then you
That's the worst thing that can happen.
And you know what they do because of that? They run your owner out of the league, and you once again have to sell to somebody else.
and then on top of that too, you lose your draft picks for the next 10 years to make an example out of you. You're in the gutter.
We're
buddy.
describing relegation. They're going to send you to the fucking Australian Basketball League. It's cooked, buddy.
Let's do that.
They're going to make a new league in Abu Dhabi, and you're going to be playing there.
Oh
If
my
we put the
gosh.
Clippers in the G League, so who's the worst? If we put the Nets in the G League, are they winning 50 games?
Yes. What?
Probably.
Yes.
60.
No.
They don't have a
how many
6-game
games do they
season.
play?
I don't
think
know.
it's like
I'm just thinking about
30
or
NBA
something
game
like that.
schedule.
But yeah, they're clearing. What?
Can anybody?
Cam Thomas
Can
is being Michael Jordan there.
Can
The process
any-
Sixers might not win the championship.
That's what I'm saying. Who's the worst team that you could put in the G League and they would like win 50 games?
2013 Sixers.
Mm.
Can the Thunder go 82?
Yes. Kings. Best case scenario or worst case scenario, you suck and you got to blow it up and go a new direction. No good players left.
That's not.
Best case scenario, you suck. You got to blow it up. No good players left.
Listen. That's actually not true.
Okay.
What's up?
Worst case scenario, you are who you are, then you stay the same,
Mm.
and you are subjected to this mediocrity
Every
year
year.
in and year in and year in and year out. Best case scenario, you suck and you blow it up.
It's a bonus demands a trade.
Yes.
That would be the best thing for this franchise.
Mhm.
Rip the goddamn Band-Aid off.
Please.
Send Sabonis to the Trailblazers. Send Zach LaVine wherever he wants to go. Tank, tank, tank.
Your jerseys are too nice. Your fans are too good for y'all to be this trash.
There is no best or worst case scenario, right? You're just the Kings.
There's
Accept your
just
fate.
inevitability.
Yeah.
And that's the last one.
Okay.
The fucking Kings, man. They're the most despaired franchise right now.
Them jerseys though, they're
Uh,
nice.
They're
nice.
fine.
They fire,
Bro, they just gave Keegan Murray $140 million.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but it's a crazy contract.
dude.
Player's
What?
gone worse offensively every year of his career.
140?
Yeah, they're going nowhere fast.
Man, NBA money is crazy.
It's berserk.